I'm going to have another little crack at that car over there. Another idea that I mentioned in yesterday's video. Actually, it was the day before, because this is actually Wednesday. As you can see, I've just got the bonnet open, but I'm not stood out there with it at the moment because I'm afraid of the rain. This cup may be steaming, but there's something wrong with it. What's wrong? Mrs. Mustard, get your slippers on and make me a cup of tea. Now, this ECU came out of a 216 GSI that was broken. It was so broken, it had a hole through the engine on both sides. I don't hold up much hope, but it's just worthwhile going. For the sake of plugging something in, it's got to be worth a try. But that car was a single cam, whereas that's a twin cam. And it was also an automatic. And it was also a couple of years newer. But it was the same colour. I know the chances of this working are very, very slim. But what harm will it do? And also, what else can I do at this current stage? Because I have tried all of the things that you should try, and everything's fine. And the only suggestion was that the timing could be out. But I really can't see that being possible, because quite simply, when you rev the thing, it revs freely and quickly, and it goes like stink. Insert something rude there. Yeah. Plus, also, when I spoke to the chap that originally owned this car, he said it was fine, and then suddenly just threw at the engine management light. So unless there's a possibility of a slip on the timing belt or something, I can't really see what else it can be. Yeah, so let's give it a go. Side by side, these are almost identical, just the top's different. I'm not sure what this is all about, but I'm sure somebody will tell me. Underneath, it's the same again, it's just a different colour case on it. Then we have these barcodes and stuff there, which are never going to be the same. RB and TC. Not sure what that means, if it means anything at all. No, probably doesn't. Because I haven't got a clue what this does, and it doesn't say anything on there, I'm just going to leave it off for the moment. The rest of that's plugged in. Put the battery on it and see what happens. If it works, I will become a vegetarian, which will be very useful for all the piggies and chickens the world over. Good. The moment of truth. Honestly, I've put that together 10 minutes ago, and I haven't even bothered to go and try it because I've got absolutely no faith in my own ideas, have I? Honestly, I don't even think it'll start. Seems a bit pointless, this, doesn't it? Me making a video of something that I have absolutely no belief in at all. Engine check straight away this time. Didn't stop it from working though. Probably worse actually than it was before. It was worth a go though, wasn't it? But it isn't. Is it any different? Is it any worse? What should happen? Should I leave it to warm up and find out? Is it getting better? Oh, there's a point. Maybe I should switch it off, try it with the ignition again, see what lights this one comes up with. Even more curious. 7 flashes, then 9, then 19. Just double check this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. So the same 2 error codes it had before, which I believed I fixed, plus 19. So it's time to go investigate what 19 means. I suspect it might mean you've got the wrong ECU in it. 19 is automatic transmission lockup sensor or something like that, so that's kind of irrelevant. I knew it'd have something to do with something that was going to be irrelevant to this car, and it is. Well, it's predicted to be raining all day, but look, maybe it won't. Maybe the weather forecast is wrong. Just at the moment, my friend Mr. Crook is making me a Project Nigel sticker. You know, like a car sticker, like I have on my car. Won't be the same. Won't be exactly the same. Won't be the same at all. But it will be the one that most probably will be going for sale soon. So, updates on that one soon. If you're interested, if you're not, I'm not going to force you into buying stickers. Definitely not. So I'm still stumped with Marjorie. So I've got something else to sort out now, and I will do that whilst I have a think about this. And to give you an example of how well I'm thinking about this, I've gone down to the other end of the yard and forgotten the thing I've gone down to the other end of the yard for. So let's start that again. Frustrating, isn't it? When it gets to 1 o'clock in the afternoon and suddenly you're really hungry and you've got no food in your fridge. Not for me, because Aldi's just over there. I think I'm going to be back on the pastures again, which isn't really good, but I am hungry. Well, I may as well put the original computer back into it now. Every time I get in this car I can smell something I quite like, and I just realised something else. There's a smell of mustard in here. Yeah, that's a sign, isn't it, if you believe in that kind of thing. But yeah, it does smell ever so slightly mustardy in here. And you know I like mustard. I really should. This car should be mine. I need to have it. Well, I'm got another 20 minutes or so spare before I have to go. I may as well have a little route around Project Alfred. It isn't my car. And see if I can get a little tip. See if there's any pound coins in there. That's what I'll take for my troubles of it being a little bit more, a bit further away than what I originally thought. How much do you reckon I'll get? Well, straight away we look down in the footwell and we can see lots and lots of small coins. But they're not really of much use. Well, that's disappointing. There's an old pound coin and a 20 pence and a 10 pence. Go with the others. 90 pence. That's not really good enough. I'm back. And it's a bit like Sunday, because I've come back here 6:15 now and there's nobody here again, which is kind of cool, because I've got the whole yard to myself for a couple of hours. It'll be a lot longer than a couple of hours if I really wanted it to be. I've come back to work because I have a young chappie coming along to pick up some wheels from me, which is all very good. I like selling some wheels. Now then, as I've got the yard to myself again, and I don't really want to be getting stuck in getting my hands dirty with anything while I'm waiting. Why don't I have a little fun with another precision driving game? Last year I had this little fun game with Nigel where I put various boxes around the yard, and I try and drive through them with as little space as possible to see how good my driving actually is. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do actually.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
All I really want to do is try that again, but see if I can make a better job of it and make the film more worthy as well. Okay. That should be easy. That's about 4 inches either side. The wind's getting in the way though. Not a bad start. Kind of make them a bit closer together though. Two and a half inches either side. That's an inch either side. The draft from the car going by is going to cause a bit of an issue there, but we'll see. If that box will just stay in place, let's give it a go. Well, I'm sure you'll agree that was an awful lot of fun.
And it didn't cost any money.
Yes, it was inexpensive.
It didn't take very long either.
And no, it didn't take very long.
And it didn't cost any money.
Well, anyway, I may as well put this computer back in Project Marjorie while I'm hanging about here, hadn't I? Yes, what a rather eventful evening that was. Gosh, that chap behind me is blinding me. Maybe it's a chap, it might be an old lady. They're the worst of that kind of thing. Hey, you can really see that. That's not very nice, that. I think that car behind deserves the horn, the mega horn. Not that we're going to hear it. There's the Rover 800 Vitesse wheels sold, and that has enabled me to go shopping and buy some food for my family. So it wasn't a waste of time after all. But for the second time this week, I'm going home late. It doesn't look very late, but it is. It's about 9:30 now. So, what of today's video? Is it any good, or is it a load of tosh?
really doesn't matter actually, because even if you didn't like it, it's probably going to be exactly the same kind of thing I'll just carry on chucking out for the people that do like it. And speaking of which, my views have really been going up rather nicely over the past few days. Yeah, I mean, there was the SD1 video, which has done very well. And then the video I posted yesterday, which was the car update, over 1,000 views in less than 24 hours. Something's going right. So, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please continue to do so. Broken down Audi. How unusual.
Well, this is the end of the episode for Marjorie today, and I'm in the boot for a good reason. I have all of these Rover 75 pillar trims that are covered in this stuff, and they're all very nice, and I don't want them to get dirty. They're just a little bit too big to go in a box. So I got to think outside the box, and that makes me wonder, what was I doing in a box in the first place? But that boot is dry, so they're going to go and live in there.